It was late at night. Everything in the house was silent. The clock on the wall ticked softly, and the fan moved slowly above my head. My husband, Adil, sat on the sofa in the living room. His eyes were fixed on his phone. He smiled now and then while typing something. He didn't notice I was watching him. I was standing at the kitchen door, holding a cup of tea for him. I had made it just the way he liked it. I walked over and placed it in front of him. He gave me a small nod, without looking up. He didn't say thank you. He didn't ask how I was. He just kept typing. That small moment hurt me deeply. I walked away with a heavy heart. Adil was changing, and I could feel it every single day. When we got married, he used to care for me. He used to ask about my day. He would help me in the kitchen and surprise me with small gifts. But now, all of that was gone. He hardly spoke to me. Even when we sat in the same room, it felt like we were miles apart. I often asked myself, did I do something wrong? Am I not beautiful anymore? Am I boring? I blamed myself every time he ignored me. But deep down, I knew something was wrong. That night, I couldn't sleep. I lay in bed beside Adil, who was still using his phone. After a while, he turned around and fell asleep with the phone in his hand. My heart was beating fast. Something inside me told me to check it. I had never touched his phone before. I believed in trust. But now that trust was broken, even without proof. I needed to know the truth. I slowly took the phone from his hand. My hands were shaking. I felt like a thief in my own home. I opened the phone. There was no password. That shocked me. Maybe he trusts me, I thought. Or maybe he thinks I'll never check. I opened WhatsApp. All the usual chats were there. Friends, office, family. But something caught my eye. There was one chat that was archived, hidden. The name was Hidden Star. There was no photo, no status, no last seen. My heart dropped. I clicked on the chat, and what I saw broke my world. I miss you so much, Jan. Last night was perfect. I still feel your touch. She doesn't know anything. Poor thing. It was Adil's chat with another woman. He was in love with her. There were pictures, voice notes, romantic messages. He called her by sweet names, names he never used for me. You are my peace. You make my heart feel alive. Being with you is the best part of my life. Tears filled my eyes, my hands were cold, my lips were shaking. I couldn't believe what I was reading. I thought of all the nights I waited for him to talk to me. All the days I cooked his favorite food. All the times I prayed for his success. And all that time, he was giving his love to someone else. I didn't scream. I didn't wake him up. I walked to the bathroom, locked the door, and fell to the floor. I cried like a child. I covered my mouth so he wouldn't hear me. I cried for my broken heart. I cried for the love I gave. I cried because I had lost myself. I was no longer a wife. I was just someone who shared a house with him. The next morning, Adil woke up and smiled at me. "Is breakfast ready?" he asked. I looked at him. That same man who had betrayed me just hours ago. I forced a smile and said, "Yes, just the way you like it." He didn't know I knew, but I knew everything. I didn't confront him that day, or the next. I needed time to think, time to feel, time to decide. I watched him closely. Every lie he told, every excuse, every fake smile. He thought I was blind, but I had opened my eyes. I started doing small things for myself. I began to write a diary. I started reading again. I called old friends. I looked at myself in the mirror and said, "You are strong." He noticed the change in me. He asked, "Is everything okay?" I said, "Of course." But inside, I was building myself again, brick by brick. The night I discovered the truth was the night I was reborn. I lost a part of me, but I found something greater, my strength. Sometimes the truth hurts more than lies, but it also opens the door to a better future. I don't know what will happen tomorrow, but I do know this. I will never let anyone make me feel invisible again, because I matter, and I always did. If you're watching this and you're going through something similar, remember, you are not weak for loving. You are not wrong for trusting. And you are never alone. You deserve respect. You deserve honesty. You deserve peace. This was the story of the night I discovered the truth and the day I discovered myself. Short summary of the story. This story is about a woman who quietly discovers her husband's betrayal one night. As she reads his secret messages to another woman, her heart breaks, but she doesn't react with anger. Instead, she begins a journey of self-healing and self-respect. She chooses silence, strength, and self-growth over confrontation and emotional chaos. In the end, she learns that her worth is not defined by someone else's love, but by how she values herself. Lesson. Sometimes painful truths open the door to personal strength. Even when love fades or trust breaks, you can rebuild yourself. Never forget you matter, and you deserve honesty, peace, and respect. If you liked this story and want to hear more emotional stories in simple English, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Your support means a lot. See you in the next story.